Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 6 has arrived in all its glory. Quick rundown on how I do my reviews. First off, I start off with the good, then I get to the bad, then later I'm going to give my score and grade for episode 6. So now, starting off with the good. The Falcon, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say Captain America now. So this episode, you fully see him pick up the Captain America Monarch. And boy, did this man earn it, and he was showing off this episode. You see shades of the very first episode of the series when he's flying in the air versus the helicopter, but this time it's on 10. And man, that costume looks fantastic, head to toe, comic accurate and all. But I want to take some time to appreciate Marvel and their handling of the Sam Wilson character. Prior to this series, I didn't care for him. And the way they handled his character arc has been nothing short of amazing. Taking somebody I could care less about, so now I wouldn't mind, and quite frankly, I would kind of love to see him in his own feature film. That speaks volumes in my opinion. And that speech that he gives really hits home, especially in the state that we're currently living in. I definitely owe Anthony Mackie an apology. Like, this man wore this performance on his sleeves. Like, every emotion was felt. Like, back to the speech, like when he was delivering it, you could tell Anthony Mackie, like, he really meant what he was saying. And also a lot of the conversations that he had with Isaiah Bradley. Wow, great job, Marvel. The next good I have, believe it or not, is how they handled John Walker. Yes, I knew he was going to be U.S. agent. Everybody and their mama knew that. But I thought he was going to make that full turn to the bad side, especially how last week's episode went. But no, he kept his sanity and he actually helped out at the end. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to see the rematch of the fight that we got last week, but we didn't see that. And to be honest, I'm pretty fine with that. His character, John Walker, is another character arc that I really enjoyed as well. When you were first introduced to him, his presence was so polarizing. So now he's a welcome sight. I understand for some that doesn't make up. It's not like, a redemption arc for what he did in the past. But to me, all is forgotten. And honestly, what did he really do? He took out a bad guy. Let bygones be bygone. Now, let's jump into some of the negatives I had for this episode. Karli and the Flag Smashers are straight garbage. Trash. They serve no purpose. If their purpose was for Cap to just drop a fire-ass speech, well, job well done. Besides that, what was their motivation? Please, somebody tell me. Karli wouldn't even be able to tell you that. Honestly, one of the worst villains or villain groups I've ever seen in Marvel. And that says a lot because Marvel used to have some trash villains, but wow. And I guess they suffered from reshoots because I guess the storyline was supposed to be a little different. But whose fault is that? Marvel, do better. And how her character ended, LOL. The best part of her character arc to me. And really, Marvel, the power broker, that predictable, that's what we're going with. That's back-to-back series you did something predictable like that. First with Agnes being Agatha in WandaVision, and now Sharon Carter being the power broker. Hold this L. So predictable and such a waste to her character. And what are we really gonna do Hydra again? Oh my god, I can't do this no more. Also, the last two episodes, especially this one, Bucky's character has really took a backseat. Like earlier on, he was my favorite character, but now he's barely doing much of anything. Little shots here and there, but besides that, nothing worth mentioning. And that scene where he reveals to the old dude that he's the one that killed his son was handled so bad. They should have let it breathe some and let him fully explain what happened. Like, it happened so quick, like you didn't even get time to feel for it. Something that deep, emotional should have impacted me a lot more than it actually did. But those are all my negatives, and now let's get to my score and grade. And the season finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier earns Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, an 8.7 score and a B+ grade. And yep, that's my score for the season finale. But before I continue, I forgot to bring this up. That moment between Isaiah and Sam Wilson where he takes him to the memorial and show him that he has his own statue and he's celebrated for all the work that he did. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that moment. But man, I can't big up these writers enough. Such a great job to get me from not caring about John Walker and Sam Wilson to now appreciate them both. Great job. And I also like the arc that Bucky was going through in the beginning. Not so much, towards the end, it kind of withered a little bit. With that being said, it was still handled decent enough for me. But this is the end of the video. And like I do with every video, I simply ask that you subscribe, you like, you share, and comment. And don't forget to turn on that notification, that little bell, let me know whenever I drop a video. And until next time, peace.